Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to yet another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility on this Wednesday, new review day each and every week here on the channel. For this episode, we're going to take a look at the brand new solo album. I think he's got like 20 of them from the Dream Theater keyboard player Jordan Rudess, Permission to Fly. It's out now on Inside Out Records. Or Inside Out Music, sorry. Not Inside Out Records. Inside Out Music. Let's take a look at the digipack there. You got 9 tracks, 2 little bonus tracks at the end. There he is. There's Mr. Rudess right there. Okay. And let's take the booklet out. Of course, you got additional photos of the players. Lyrics, additional artwork. Nicely done, right? As always, most of the Inside Out stuff is always very nicely done. And interesting how this comes out basically just before the Dream Theater tour starts, right? So here we've got, he kind of put together a band for this, right? As opposed to just a solo album with a whole bunch of different players and things like that. He's got a band here. So of course, Jordan on keyboards. He plays a couple guitar solos on the album. I don't know if you remember when I interviewed Jordan last year. He did talk about on his new solo album. He was starting to try and learn guitar a little bit and coming along pretty quickly on it. So he's got a couple guitar solos on here. You got a guy named That Joe Payne. That Joe Payne. I guess his name is Joe Payne, but That Joe Payne. I don't know, whatever, on lead vocals. Darby Todd on drums. I think Darby's played with Devin Townsend, I believe. Steve. Then he's got a couple guys guesting on guitars and bass and things. He's got Steve Dadalian, something like that. Plays some guitars on a couple tracks. Bastian Martinez, a couple guitar solos on a few tracks. You got Mohini Day. The great bass player Mohini Day plays bass on one track. Mahesh Raghavan plays Geo Shred. Elijah Wood contributes a little bit of drums. And B.C. Manjunath a little bit of vocal percussion and whatever. Some other instrument I can't name. Meridigan, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, this is roughly, with the bonus tracks on the CD version, it's roughly about 65 minutes, so it's a little long. You take out the bonus tracks and you're like at 56 minutes, 57 minutes, something like that. So it's just about an hour album. This is very, it starts off with the Final Threshold, which kicks things off in ELP fashion. Jordan's doing some really cool synth sounds that sound like Keith Emerson in his prime. Pretty cool song, starts things off. Then you got the next track is the near 10-minute long Into the Lair. From here, you start to see that, what's his name again? That Joe Payne. He has a very, very melodic, more pop-based vocal style. And his vocals permeate the whole album and give, to me anyway, to my ears, give the album a very kind of laid-back, casual, pop meets prog kind of flair, which for some people really like. Others may be kind of like, be nice to get something a little bit more aggressive. This album isn't very aggressive. This album is much, much more of a melodic prog album. I mean, other than like maybe on Eternal, track number 7, which is about another lengthy track, like 9 minutes long. That kind of sounds the most like what he does in Dream Theater, at least for parts of the song. The riff is really cool. Some really cool keys and stuff. But for the most part, this is a very kind of like hauntingly lush prog album. Haunted Reverie is track number 3. That's really good. I really like The Alchemist. That's got some really great keyboards from Jordan. He's an amazing player. He does all sorts of cool things on here. There's some pretty tasty and ripping guitar solos on it. Again, he plays a couple of them, but then he's got his guests doing some stuff too. But this album, for the most part, is mostly about the keyboards. I really like Shadows of the Moon, which is track number 6. That might be my favorite song on the album. The vocals really work on that for me. It's got a really nice little chorus section, really cool. Footsteps in the Snow is nice. Dreamer's nice. That's the whole thing. The album, it's a nice album. It's a nice album with lots of great keys, and the vocal melodies are really well done. I find, though, with his vocal style, it gives the album sort of like a one-note feel to me, which I haven't been able to shake. I've listened to this a bunch of times already, and I'm kind of like, I wish he, like, I wish he added some variety to his vocal style a little bit, because it gives a lot of these songs a kind of samey feel. But that being said, he's got a great voice, really great voice. He might be a little too mellow sounding for some people. So if you're looking for like kind of Dream Theater here, you're not going to get that. If you're looking for just symphonic modern prog that has a lot of pop sensibility, then I think you're going to totally love this, right? For me, I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. I like parts of it. Other parts of it don't really do much for me, but the playing is spectacular. It's a great sounding album. I'm going to give this 3.5 out of 5 star. I urge everybody to give it a listen, though, because I think there's a lots to love here. I like the artwork. It's quite cool, too. So Jordan Rudess, Permission to Fly, his latest solo release on Inside Out Music. Go check it out. And this is on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility Join Now membership options all down below. Thanks in advance for all your support there, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.